I'm making another YouTube video, like, bro, what am I doing? Just took out my nose piercing, because, so, I'm just gonna do my makeup. I'm not even gonna say what I'm doing, but I've been having, okay, let me start. Where do I start? Okay, I've been having a bad headache a couple weeks now, and it hasn't gone away, and I want to blame my sister to start off with. Tony. If you're watching this video, I just want to say one day, I'm going to say that for later. Anyways, I just wanted to say that, okay, so I've been having really bad headaches, and I feel like it's my sister's fault, because when we were little, she decided that when I first learned how to, which I don't know if she planned this, she probably did because she's evil, but whenever I first learned how to ride a bike without any training wheels, she had an idea, and she said, like, oh, let's go outside. And I was like, okay, like, whatever. She never wanted to play with me, first of all. I don't even know why I fell for this trick. I'm such a dumbass. But she was like, let's go play outside. And I was like, yes, girl, like, my big sister wants to play with me. But in reality, she really didn't. She wanted to beat my ass and kill me. Anyways, so I was like, okay, girl, like, let's go. I'll go with you. So we go outside. I ride my bike. My bike had no training wheels. No training wheels. I just learned, like, maybe a week before, how to ride my bike without training wheels. I was like 6. And she was like, hold up, I'll be back. And I was like, okay, whatever. She went to the garage. I was out in the street, like, riding my bike, doing whatever. Had no helmet on, no nothing, you know. I don't know. I didn't believe in a helmet back then. At least nobody bought me one. So I was just like, whatever, like, who needs a helmet? I was there riding my bike, chilling, when she comes out of the garage with my, I think it was like my grandpa's cane or something, I don't even know. She comes out with the wooden cane and was like, we're gonna use this. And I was like, girl, but she'd always beat me up, so I was just like, yeah, we're gonna use this, sister. Yeah, I don't know why I went along with her. I'm such a fool. Anyways, she got the cane and she put it on my handlebars. And she was like, I'm gonna swing you around. I don't know where this demon got the strength to swing me around. I was like 6, she was 12. But she lifted me off that damn floor and she started swinging. And when she started swinging, she had me in the air for a good like 2 minutes. And then she was like, I'm gonna let go. Smiling, and I was like, girl, don't let go. Don't let go. I was already scared because I was in the damn air. And, like, I was still pedaling while in the air. So just imagine a bike in the air floating and it's still, like, rolling. Whatever. I was still doing that. So I was like, okay, whatever. I had no choice. And so she decided to just drop it. I was in the air for a good, like, 10 more seconds. And then she dropped it. And I just saw her run inside. She ran because I hit the floor hard. Like, on my head. I was bleeding. It was super bad. She ran inside and I was thinking, like, I had got my air knocked out of me. So I wasn't really, like... Oh my god, my damn bone. I got the air knocked out of me and I was like, okay, like, whatever, she's gonna go get mom. Joke's on me, she did not go get mom. She ran through the garage, ran inside. I was out there for a good 3 minutes. And she went to go run and hide because she knew she was gonna get her ass beat by my mom. She already knew. Which I don't even know if my mom hit her. My mom probably didn't, so... Anyways... She knew she was going to be in trouble. So, as soon as that happened, I was on the floor, you know, bleeding out, dying over here. Literally, not joking. I was dying, and the neighbor decides to come get me. And he runs inside. I remember he was carrying me. He picked me up, left my bike on the floor. Still pissed about that. But he picked me up, took me inside, ran me through the garage where we were, like, barbecuing. And my mom had her friends there and stuff. And I just remember the next thing being in the car. And I remember my mom's friend, Louie, slapping me in the face, like, Ash, wake up, wake up. Like, everybody was slapping me. And I think I'm more than sure I got a concussion. I don't really remember. I was, like, 6. But, yeah, that's the time my sister almost killed me. And I want her to ride a bike now. So I can swing around a cane with her, you know? I wanted to feel what I felt like. She was just, we're so close now, but she was just so evil to me. Like, I don't, oh, Lord, I don't know what happened to that girl, but she was wild, and she thought it was okay to swing me around and drop me on the floor, you know? And I never know what happened to my bike, and I'm still triggered. I'm still pissed, because what happened to my bike? That's all I want to know. She owes me a bike.
Legit.
That bike was awesome. But so many times, like, she'd tell me all the time, no, you can't play with me and my friends. And I was like, girl, like, why? I would cry so much. And she'd tell me I was so little. And she's like, it's because you're fat. And I was like, okay. And I used to cry so much. Sorry if you're watching this, you're so But she'd always tell me, like, you can't play with us because you're fat, or you can't play with us because my friends don't like you. And she was always leaving me behind. She used to have this boyfriend. I'm just gonna expose her. She used to have this boyfriend named Leonard. If you remember us from the creek, she's evil. Anyways, she used to have this boyfriend, and his name was Leonard. And I remember I was in pre-K, she was in 5th grade, and one day we were walking home, and I was in pre-K, and she was like just there walking with her boyfriend, holding hands or whatever, and they decided to speed up so I couldn't hear their conversation. You know, I couldn't go like tell my mom or anything. They decided to speed up, and they started speed walking, and I was like all the way back here. Like, imagine, like, almost big ass teenagers walking, taking big steps, and then a little pre-K-er like taking tiny steps, and I was so far behind. Girl, I could have got kidnapped. She wouldn't even care. She'd be like, oh, mom, like, whatever. She would have told a big lie. But yeah, that girl used to leave me behind. Anyways, yeah, she used to leave me behind, and she used to just go and walk off, and it was so upsetting. How are you gonna let a little pre-K girl leave her for your boyfriend, you know? She was the worst. And now she's trying to act like I'm the best big sister ever. Oh, it makes me mad just talking about these stories. She was so mean to me. I did not deserve that. I really didn't. I was a good little sister. I used to lie to my mom for her. Wow. I have so many story times, like, to say though. I mean, stories. Like, okay, let me tell you one more. So one time, my sister was pregnant. She was like 16. And this was I was the first person she told. Okay. So mind you, she's 16. I'm 10 because we're 6 years apart.
Are you serious?
I knew you were gonna come in here.
The light?
What about the light?
It's on.
I was scared.
I'm just like hitting you every time.
Shut up. Get out.
What are we doing here?
We're talking about Tony and how she used to abuse me when I was little.
I used to be abused.
Shut up. Your mom's gonna watch this video probably.
I'm scared.
Okay, bye. Okay, so my sister, when I was like, yeah, okay, she was 16, I was 10. One day I came home from school, and she was sitting in the room, and she was like, sister, I have to tell you something. And I was like, what? Like, tell me everything, girl. You know, like, I always wanted to be like really, well, me and my sister were really close, but I always like kept all her secrets and stuff, which she shouldn't be telling a 10-year-old that she's pregnant, you know, first. She should have known I had a big mouth and I was gonna tell my mom. Anyways, she was like, I have to tell you something. And I was like, what? Like, girl, you can tell me anything. Tell me the cheese man, whatever. So she was like, I'm pregnant. And I was like, okay, like, your secret's safe with me, you know, like, obviously. She's like, you can't tell mom. So I was like, okay, like, we don't tell mom a lot of things, you know. I'm sorry, mom, I love you. But she was like, we don't tell, I was like, I don't tell mom a lot of things, you know. We'll be fine, like, we'll be fine. So I never told my mom, whatever. A couple weeks went by, and my sister used to get mad, and she used to call me fat all the time, and I don't know why, like, it would make me so mad, and I wasn't even fat
back then.
but she used to call me fat all the time, and I'd get so pissed. And so this one time, like, I had it, like, my mom would get mad at her all the time for calling me fat, or like for cussing at me, you know. I was a little girl. So one time we were in the restroom, and I don't know what we were fighting over, probably like who was gonna take a shower first or something, I really don't remember. And I told her, like, no, I want to go first. I don't know, we were fighting about something. So I was like, okay, whatever, you're gonna be mean to me, then I'm gonna be mean to you. So I started like talking back to my sister or whatever. She didn't care about that. And then she started calling me fat, and she started calling me mean words and cussing at me. So I was like, oh really, I'm fat? Like, no girl, no, we're about to expose you right now. We're about to expose you. So my mom was cooking dinner, and I went in the kitchen, and I was like, Mom, Tony called me fat. She didn't do nothing about it. She was like, okay, like whatever. She had a long day at work. So I was like, okay, that didn't work. Mom, Tony's pregnant. My mom was like, what do you mean Tony's pregnant? I was like, she's pregnant. That's it. Like, she told me she was pregnant. She didn't want me to tell you, and I'm telling you, do something about it. So my mom runs to the back of the room, and she's like, your sister just told me you're pregnant. And she was like, stop, don't hit me. You can't hit me, I'm pregnant. Like, girl, she wanted to call the cops and everything, my sister. She was so dramatic. Like, she was so annoying. So, yeah, that's my story. Moral of the story is, don't tell a 10-year-old you're pregnant if you're pregnant and you don't want anybody to find out, you know? She shouldn't have told me in the first place. But, I mean, she forgave me after that, and then she told me all the other secrets, so I guess she a real one for keeping me in the loop, you know, with her secrets. Bro, do you see that? Oh my goodness. What am I gonna do with my life? I don't know, but my sister was a mean one. I shouldn't even talk to her, right? I really shouldn't. She's so rude to me. Not anymore, but back then, like, when we were childs, she used to take my Barbies. She used to take my Bratz. Oh, she pissed me off. She'd take my Bratz, and she really didn't care. She was just like, mine now. Take their shoes, take their clothes, and say she didn't have them. She was just so mean to me. Like, I really felt like she didn't want a sister. And I had to suffer through it. You know? She used to steal my cell phone when I was like 14. She didn't have her own cell phone. Because she was a bad girl. She was so bad. That's another story for later. Anyways. I'm not going to expose her all that much. But she used to steal my cell phone so much. And I get so mad and be like, Mom, like, Tony ran away and Tony took my cell phone. And like, she wouldn't bring it back. And she'd go drop it off at my grandma's. Like, do you see that? There's like little orbs. I'm kind of scared. My phone's been glitching a lot. And like doing weird random stuff. Shit. I look like doo-doo. So yeah, excuse that. But yeah, subscribe to my channel and like it and let me know for other videos.